they cut away from that. And so it's like, makes you think, was there another extended version of this film, which there has to be, that 4-hour edit, and we already heard, even right before Terrifier 3 came out, like on Wednesday, when I heard is that they're already planning on Terrifier Part 4. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then going into the movie, just watching it, I'm like, there's things that just happen too fast and cutaway scenes, and like people are already dead. All of a sudden he's dead. The last time we see the uncle is that he's pulling up to Jonathan's school, to the dorm room, and he's in the car and he's like, Jonathan, where you at? I'm right here where you told me to park. And then Jonathan's like, okay, I'll be right there. And from the first one that Art and like it was she was able to like manipulate people's voices over the phone. So maybe that's what happened, because after that, like, we don't see Jonathan, we don't see the uncle. Next time we see the uncle, he's got nothing above his shoulders and his head's on top of the Christmas tree, and Art is like pulling out all of his intestines and wrapping around the Christmas tree like lights. It's like, oh my god, it's a terrifying Christmas. And that was like an original song that they kept on playing. I like it. So in the part where they're like in the mall, and Sienna, Laura Rivera sees freaking Art the clown. She thinks it's Art, he's got the Santa Claus outfit on, and he's got the Santa Claus mask, and he kind of just slowly looks at her and then like does his little wave to her, and she knows, and that it is him. And then when the real Santa Claus takes off, there's a couple Santa Claus parts here. When we're in the mall and freaking Art goes and sits in Santa Claus's chair because Santa Claus went to break, and then one of the kids says, Santa, and he's like, come here, and the kid runs over to Santa Claus, and he has his bag there, which he painted red, and so now he pulls out, I'm like, what's he gonna do? He starts pulling out toys and handing it to all the kids, and all the kids see it. Oh, Santa's handing out, toys from his bag, and all the kids run over there, and then like the security guard, and like they realize that that's not the Santa Claus, and he goes and he takes Art, and he's like, you gotta leave. And you see this kid opening up this present and all these kids around. I'm like, are they gonna go there? I'm like, I already knew like what's gonna happen when he opens that present. So I was like, oh my god, dude, wow, I can't believe he just did that. That was crazy. And then we're gonna have like the shower scene. Holy crap, dude. Was that freaking not awesome as hell? They had it coming. That was set. I'm like, this blonde girl, dude, man, she was ripped. I'm like, oh, dude, is that the couple that has sex in the shower? And then like when she's, begging him to have Jonathan go on her podcast so they can talk about the Miles County clown, and so she was all seducing him, like, oh my god. And then they cut away from him, but like it was so cool because Art's like listening to him, and she's like, I want to be in the presence of something that evil, like to look into his eyes. Does he even have a soul? And like Art's like looking at him, and like the boyfriend's like, it sounds like you want to fuck Art the clown. And Art's just like, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.